Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Sanch here. Welcome back to the Bodybuilding News Network. If you are new, definitely consider subscribing. I noticed in my analytics for the last month that we had seen 68,000 unique viewers on the channel in this last month. So, like I said, if you are new here and you find yourself enjoying this style of content, please consider subscribing. It definitely helps fund the channel myself to travel to these shows and provide live commentary and interviews for you, the ladies and gentlemen, fans of bodybuilding. But the first story I want to talk about is the 2023 Olympia Qualification system rules have changed, courtesy of Jim Mannion, the photographer who has been under fire for some questionable behavior. He posted a update to the news saying the IFBB Professional League, along with Joe Weider's Olympia Fitness and Performance Weekend, is pleased to announce the qualification systems rules change pretty much. Now, this is going to be starting in effect for the qualifications for the 2023 Olympia, and the changes are as follows. There is no longer a points system to qualify for the Mr. Olympia. Now, if you do remember, I don't want to jump around too much in what I want to talk about, but only one person out of the qualification points actually showed up at the Olympia. Only one person. I think that was, Theo actually won a show. I think it was Andrea Presti or Andrea Musi. I think it was Musi. Andrea Musi was the only person that actually showed up that qualified off of points. So, and also Justin Rodriguez. So there were two competitors that did qualify for this year's Mr. Olympia, or the 2022 Mr. Olympia, off of the points, the previous point qualification system. Not a big change here that's going to be fixing the problem of, too many competitors at the Olympia, watering down the competitiveness of the Olympia is kind of what I've heard. I don't particularly agree with it, but that's it. The points are gone. For the men's open, it's top 5. So the top 5 competitors are going to be qualified for the next Olympia. Nothing changes there for the men's open. For all other divisions, it's going to be the top 3. And the only person that's going to be qualifying from a show is the winner of each contest held during the qualification period. And the qualification period starts on November 21st, 2022, so it's already passed, and ends October 9th, 2023. Now, this is going to give about a month from the cutoff to the Olympia as it returns to Orlando in Florida on early November. I thought it was like November 9th or something. So I can't think of the day off the top of my head. So taking this information, you want to look at who actually competed at this year's Olympia. Out of the top 7 people that placed, 5 of them out of the top 7, 5 of those individuals were already qualified from last year's Olympia. Now, that may be they are a previous Mr. Olympia, or they were in the top 5, as Totoro is joining the video very soon here. Now, when we look at next year's Olympia, it's going to be, obviously, Hadi Chupin is a current Mr. Olympia. He won't need to qualify. Derek Lunsford is going to be qualified out of the top 5. Nick Walker, top 5, Brandon Curry, a Mr. Olympia, and Big Ramy, a Mr. Olympia. So you're going to have people like Samson Dauda. You're going to have Hunter Labrada. He's going to be needing to qualify this year. He didn't last year. So there's going to be some people that are going to be coming into this competitive season that are going to need to win shows. And I think that's going to make the Olympia very exciting. I think it's going to make the pro season coming up very exciting. Now, I also want to highlight we had 28 total competitors of the original 36 that were qualified. So really think about that, of how many people actually didn't show up. And the 36 number does come with the 3 people that qualified off of points. Now, when we look at the pro schedule, there are tentatively 18 men's open bodybuilding shows that are currently on the calendar that these athletes can qualify for. So we're going to potentially see upwards in the low to mid 20s of competitors for the 2023 Mr. Olympia, as long as we don't have any special invites or new shows added. There are some shows that have been removed. The Indy Pro is no longer, and the Boston Pro is no longer. There are going to be, in my opinion, some shows that are going to hop in or pop in. I've heard of an Atlantic show. I've heard of a Ronnie Coleman Pro. So expect to see some shows like that popping up potentially. We also have the Velerte Pro in Mexico is not on this list this year, but it was on the list last year. So look forward to that. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what new shows are going to be coming up here. But the shows that we will have an opportunity to watch and for these competitors to qualify at are going to be the Arnold Classic Ohio, the USA one, Arnold Classic Brazil, the New York Pro, Toronto Pro, Puerto Rico Pro, the Orlando Pro, the Mr. Big Evolution, the Vancouver, the Chicago. There is going to be a Spain Pro. I think that's just going to be one of the Yamamoto ones. And we have Tampa, Texas, 2 Italy shows. So those are going to be probably Yamamoto shows as well. Or I think one of them was just called the Italy Pro last year. We have the Europa Pro Championships, a really cool show that they have over there. A Yamamoto France. So this is the first one that's titled as actually having the title sponsor in the name, with the Legion Sport, of course, and I already mentioned the other Italy Pro. So 18 chances for these gentlemen to qualify from winning shows, and we have the top 5 already in the running to already compete at this year's Olympia. So very excited to see what this year is going to hold for these competitors. I'm stoked. I'm sure you're stoked. I think we're almost 8 weeks out from the Arnold Classic. And speaking about the Arnold Classic, I will briefly highlight that the IFBB Pro League athlete announcements for the upcoming Arnold Classic USA, or Ohio, however you want to call it, will be announced this coming Friday, January 6th. And it's going to be announced, I believe, on the Arnold Sports Instagram page. But pretty excited to see who's actually going to get invited for the Arnold Classic. The Arnold Classic is the only show that is invite only, so it's very exciting to hear that they will be announcing it very soon. I'm looking forward to hearing, especially the Classic and Open lineups. Outside of that, not so much. No disrespect, but it just is what it is. But, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the recap for this show. I'm going to go quickly work out, and then we will do a live stream coming into the New Year's, just recapping the year. If you guys have any questions, I'll be there just to answer anything. So I will make myself available in a few hours, so stay tuned for that. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Please, if you're one of those 63,000 unique viewers, please subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll see you guys and gals in another video.